Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to my live stream today. We're over here on Twitch. Yes. We're going to be doing Space Engineers. I keep on wanting to say Space Simulator. I need to look that up and see if there's another game called Space Simulator, which sounds crazy if you think about it. How are you going to simulate space? But anyway, I digress on that. What we have here is the game, as you can tell. Yeah, we're in this one right here. The other ones are ones that I have previously played that I haven't played since, as you can see, before we started playing these. And we are in episode 5 of our let's see if we can build a ship and fly. Now, if I noticed something correctly on I don't know how to say his name, Sips YouTube channel. I reckon I could probably look it up a little bit later and see exactly what his name is in there. But if I noticed correctly, in that one, he actually was able to start building this ship fairly quickly. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it as quick as he did. He's probably been playing this game for years. I'm recently into this game. I bought it a few months ago and was planning on doing it, but the PC I had and trying to do it on was extremely say laggy is the best way. Sometimes I got kicked out of the game because the GPU just could not handle the frame rates and stuff that it needed to do anything. So I had to digress on it, and I didn't really know if I was going to ever be able to play it again. Finally, with some luck from Klarna and some, picks here and there, to make sure we was able to do it, I now have a PC that is able to play this game. Quite good actually, because it's actually in pretty much I wouldn't say high def, but it is running. It's AMD processor. I mean not processor, but video card. So it is going pretty good, and the processor is really good. I'm not going to try to go into all the specs and everything on here because one, I don't remember them, and I could go look them up, but we're not playing. We're not here to teach or show how ignorant I am on general computers. But we're going to play Space Engineers, where technically you have to have some intelligence, I guess. Probably more than what I have in order to play this game properly. So I'm learning. So I'm not intelligent at this point in time, especially in this game. But I am learning so that I can eventually become intelligent. Maybe they're not rendered in. There we go. I'm about to say, what happened to the windmills? Okay, there they are. They're rendered in now. And as you can see, this past Friday, we put that on front of the rover. Now, if you watched the stream this past Friday, I did have that on the back of it and was backing into it, which would have worked just fine. But the thing is, I run into shit so much that it blowed the hell up. I mean, it'll bah. So I'm trying not to run into shit with it now. So yeah. So I put it in the ground right here, and it's attached to all this and everything so that it can charge up through this. And there's so many wolves. It's like every time I turn around, there's a doggo, there's a doggo. Dog, 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 dog. What's up, dog? Anywho. And yeah, we got a couple of things started. This is just a starter like type base annoying. But what I'm planning on doing today is I want to create create a lot of stuff. And I was wondering if I could create a drill for the front of this, you know? Or even for the back of it. I can probably do it on the back and everything. You know what I mean. The production equipment. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm being dumb. That's not how you do it. It's in here. You go to tools, I think it is, yeah. And you got the drill right here, which we can put right here where the lights are, and hop out of that. And as you can see, it's a drill. That's what it looks like. And thinking I probably could just put it on the back of the rover and use it. That's what it looks like I could do. Maybe. I don't know if it would even fit on the rover. It might go tiny if you try to fit it on the rover. And we gotta deal with these doggos. I wonder if I should just this is the way I deal with them. I keep on meaning to add more what do you call it, ammo to my gun and start using it, but is there any more doggos out here, or was it just that one? It was just that one. We're good. Let's see. Okay, so it can fit on here. It's just gonna have to be a small one. So I probably need to put an adapter on there. And I think that's it here. No, that's not the adapter. That's the adapter, right? That is what that is, right? Oh, 8. I'll eventually find the right one. And then, let's see, turn it around like that. There we go. And see, if we do that, add this to it, then we could probably put a drill on the back of it. Now the thing is, it won't be able to go up and down. I'll only be able to go into it. So, wonder what if, no, not that. Would it be this right here? And then I could probably put one on the bottom, one on the top. That might work. I don't know. I'll put that back on there. But that's what my brain is thinking. I want to put some drills on the back of it. So what I'm going to need to do is take 8 here and see. Let's go to G. Wait a minute. Let's try that. And if I'm in this, will that work? Alright, let's go ahead and remove that. I don't think I need that anyway. And then we'll go up here to that. Did that give me all the components for this? Alright, so then I go right on out the door and check my 6, make sure there's no doggos. And then I do that, pull out my torch, and what do you know, I was able to do that. And then the drill, which as I'm thinking, I can probably put one there, or maybe I can put, will one fit on the bottom of it down here on the bottom? Oh no, it's either going to be the sides. I probably could put one on the top right there. Let's see. Let's go inside. I ran into it like an idiot. Alright, let's go into our inventory. Eat that. Do that. And go over here. Go into that inventory. Slide these over here. And then go to the processor and go ahead and make 10 more of those. And then we'll go right here. And then is that everything I need for it? Let's see. We need 120 of those. I reckon let's go ahead and see if I'm gonna go ahead and put one on the bottom here. Yeah, go ahead and put this on the bottom one right there. Trying to make sure it is right there. And then use whatever I can. Alright, so I need, well, we got 7 on there, so we need go to this one. Alright, we want I need 1, 2, 3. I think that should be enough. And then we go right here. Okay, so I need 28 of those. We go over here. Production, we need, that should be good. Now I'm trying to use up as many of these that I've done, because I've created so many things, and you know. But let's see. Oh, I need large tubes. Oh yeah, that's right. 4 large tubes. Can we make 4 large tubes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know, we was able to do that. Awesome. And then we take and put those over in here. Alright, so technically it's made. So I need 12 more if we want to reinforce it, so don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. But what I am going to do is I'm going to want to make put two on there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and make, we need 20 of these, I need 30 of these, and 4 of those. And then we'll go ahead and just drop all that back in there. And then what we do is we go over here to 4 and make sure that it is that one. And then we go right here. Oh, it changed. Why can I change it myself? Okay, so it doesn't work quite that way. I could just do that right there. And then look in my inventory. Yeah, I thought that was going to be like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this right here, which puts that into the builder plan. And then I go right here. And now let's set them up. Oh, okay, it's still making them or something new. I don't know. For some reason it doesn't seem to want to do everything that we're supposed to do. Because let's see. It says this planet thing was empty. Oh well, let's go see what else I need. Let's see. Just one, okay. That's not on the issue. So let's do that. So I need one of these and one of these. There we go. And now let's build another one on here and put it on the top right there. Can we put it on there? I won't let you do that. Oh, he's such a nunny nut. Oh. Fine, let's just kinda. Seriously? Should not be that difficult. This is getting annoying. Why in the world is it so difficult to get this sucker to fly just like I want it to, you know? Anyway, let's see. There we go. Will that work? There we go. That should do what I want it to do. Actually, let's no, we'll just do with those two to start off with, and then let's hop in here and go into this so that I can learn how to turn the drills and everything. So drill one. Maybe I gotta do it somehow. How do you do it? Do you could probably put both of them. That's what I do. Is grab both of them. Block group. Let's name rover drills. Save. And now we go block. No, that's not it. So now we're done that. I'll press G, I think. Okay, there we go. And then we go to groups, rover things. Let's put those on 2 and have it where I can toggle blocks on and off, right? And then I go press 2. Hot dog. Alright, and then alright, let me take a look at my inventory. So we got that, we got some stone in here. That's the connector. It's got quite a bit of room in it. That's the cockpit. I probably need to remove all this out of the cockpit. Because these right here aren't useful in any kind. Who's the gun? And that's the ammo for the turrets. Or a rifle. And this is a med kit. And we'll just leave it all in here for right now. Oh, I see. I did remove the other storage, didn't I? So let's see. Was it the? Oh, no, it wasn't those. Because the lights already turn on and off. So, no, they don't turn on and off for that because I didn't set them for that. It's this right here, and then we look at the lights. Where the offset, not offset, those in front of it. That radius, that's what I want. We'll do this, turn that light. Let's go ahead and turn it almost. I might as well go all the way up. Make sure the intensity is up good enough. Make sure the offset is more towards the front. There we go. And then this one we'll do the same thing. And then the intensity more towards the front. I mean, not the intensity, goes up. Offset, yeah, still more towards the front. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's better. Now, I was gonna do storage. Right, and that's number 9, right? So the storage on here, it is 1, so it's 1 plate, so it's 3 plates. Right. So let's do the math. I want to do 2 or 3. I could probably put 3 on here, put them all on this thing right here. So if I do that, this would be 3. So if I did 3, it'd be 9, and then 3 of everything else. Okay, not a problem. I swear, I'm learning. Alright, so what we want to do is go to the inventory, and we already know we want 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, and I think it was 3 of these, and then we need 9 of these, so we need to make 3 more of those. Production, we need 1, 2, 3. There we go. Go to inventory. And then we'll put that in there. And that should make 3 of these. Cargo. So put 1 right there. Oh, turned around, huh? Oh, what did I do? I accidentally did something? That's not what I want. What I want is... What did I do? I don't know which one of those is really supposed to be on. But, I accidentally pressed something. What was that pressed? There we go. There's something that did there? Something don't seem right. That way? Is it this? That? No? No? That? No? What if I click that again? Oh, okay. I think that's all I wanted, right? That's why it looked funny to me. Okay, so now, oh, forgot to get those. I need 3 of those. Okay. No home, no file. I don't have 3. So I gotta make 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now it should have plenty of storage and stuff. And what I do need to do is get a conveyor going. I need to do a lot. Now, let me. Okay, so it won't work that way. I'm wondering if I could. That might work. Let's try that. Let's see if this works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove everything out of here. But potentially I should be able to. And then this should be able to go into the refiner. And then we'll click on this inventory. This is what I was thinking about. And then we need this storage. This is a food processor. That's the algae thing. The basic assembly. Alright, this is the small cargo thing. And then we'll go over here to this one. Go down here and move this and this. Right. And then we go right here into here. No. Press the wrong button again. This one you gotta press I to go into it. So that would go down here, put that in there. And there, right there. I still got plenty of room in there. So then we take this. And then we'll take and go here and do the logistics. Let's cargo. There we go. Basic assembler. There we go. I'm gonna put that right there for now. And then we'll make sure we turn around. Make sure we turn it like so. And then we'll take and weld it together. There we go. And now we go back in here so we can grab all of that, and then go in here and go boop. Do it all over again with this. And then do that. Right there. Okay, so that's all in there like so. And what I want to make now would be in logistics. We want to make a. Do we want a 2? Does that work? I don't want to create a whole nother cargo container. Probably could make a whole nother cargo container, couldn't we? Or, yeah, let's do that. Let's take this out. Alright. And then go over here into this. And then that should be able to hold everything. And we go right in here and go ahead and move that on over. And then we'll take and cut this so that I can hit 9 and put. But if I'm right, it should be the same on all sides. So we put that on in, and then we weld it. There we go. And now we do. Alrighty then, make sure everything's still working just fine. And then we'll go ahead and I don't know. Alright, so right here, do that. Alright, this gives us a little bit more room to work in though. And then we can do a T right here. That's what I'm thinking. I can put a T right here. And then I can bring this down and over into it. I don't know. Yeah, it should be able to put a T right here, and then it should elbow to here, and then all these can be T'd into each other. Maybe that. I don't know, let's look at the components. Because there should be one. This is the curved one, it's the elbow one. Alright, the one that I put on there is
energy low.
uh-oh. Let's check on my energy. I'm not looking at my energy. Let me hit that. And then I could just hop into the cockpit. And that should start taking my energy up. It's supposed to anyway. Alright, so now that we have the small containers. Yeah, we got small containers on here. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go get some more iron. Now I want to say, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but it should work. Just take these drills and drill into it, utilizing my rover as best I can. Then it's all gone. Funny you're the broken one, but I'm the only one needing saving. Do 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 do. Alright, so okay, that's what I thought they would do. So now we just turn the camera around the other way. I probably need to put some lights on the back of it. Alright, so alright, so we hit 2, that turns them on, and then we just, I guess, slowly back into it. Alright, so I do need to put one on the bottom. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, I did not foresee this either. That one's full. And these are all going into the drills. So the drills can hold a pretty good bit. Oh wow. So okay, so stone's going in here and automatically being refined. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't think that would be what would happen. So let's go ahead and grab all the stone out of the so I can fill up more into the drills. But it looks like the problem is that if I do that, yeah, if I do that, then that, so it needs counterbalances and stuff. See, this is what I need to learn. So, I need, I don't know. I don't know what I need. But I do got a lot of iron now, so let's just kind of turn this thing around. Head back to the house, to the homes. that was an experiment that I wanted to try out, and I tried it out, and now we know. Now we know. We'll make sure I don't run into these trees. Damn it. Clip that. Let's see. Can we clip that? Okay, so there we go. Damn it. There we go. And now we have a clip of that stupidity. I know. Yeah, I might have to manually move everything anyway. Hmm. Alright, we'll be right back. Oh, much better, much better. I'm sorry I had to go to the bathroom real quick. Like Mother Nature was screaming at me. So, you know how it is. If you're a human, you know how it is anyway. If you're a robot, read it in a book. But anywho, let's get back to yonder game. And, yeah. I said, what all do I got in my inventory? That's it, right? So let's go ahead and eat me one of those. Then pull out the cutting tools so that I can move those. And maybe just go ahead and put those back on here for now. Let's need a two. Let me hop in here and put on the parking brake before something stupid happens. I want three, but I only picked up two, so I need to take the last one off. I don't think I got any more in my inventory. No. Alright, so let's remove the parking brake. Let's see if we can turn this to... So for right now, let's just put there, put on the parking brake. So what I'm thinking is, one of the main things I'm thinking is that probably should just turn this off for now. No, I need to leave it on so I can get stuff out of the storage. And to go in here and go ahead and grab that, grab that, grab that. Alright. Now we go put this into the I always have my hand in the wrong spot trying to grab the wrong thing. Alright, that should be everything. That's everything. So could we almost have these Alright, so basically I could just go ahead and these on into here. Okay, so that's all that will fit in here for right now. Let's put the salt ball up there. Alright, that's the 20. That's why I need to keep the power bolt in there. So let's do this back up here. Turn the power bolt back down again. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. And this right here will show all the storage. And this is what's in here. We put into this. Why does that keep on going into the storage? Oh, so everything's going into the storage. But the small container, but all this stuff isn't going into it though. So if I were to make, say, alright, we got 10K of these. So, my brain is still trying to think. Alright, so, mechanical. Alright, that's fine. That's and this is similar. Okay, so I need. I wonder if I need a battery first. Is that what I need? I need a battery first. Battery, small battery. Fusion rack. I don't need that yet. I don't know. I think I probably will need some batteries to help run the place. I don't know. But when there's production, when they were hiring. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna need. I need 16 and 20 computers. So what if I were to do that? Do like, alright, so there's nothing there. And if I were to do shift middle mouse button and then look into, so what did that do? Shift middle mouse button. So if I were to put this right here and then shift middle mouse button. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Is this middle mouse button? I don't know. Or is it go right here and do control? There we go. And then we go into production that should. Oh. It just made more of everything, so. You about to go, Bill? I don't know, you hear a song and it just sticks in your brain sometimes. It's like, what they call that, an earwig or whatever they call it. Sometimes it's irritating, sometimes it's like, oh, I want to hear that song again, you know? But right now I'm like, eh. So I know I can't play it on here for everybody to hear. And I know I'm not very good at singing, so. Is there something that you could can build or whatever that would potentially be? Let's go and put that right there. Other things, create. We should have enough of everything to build everything we need. But yeah, let me take a good look at all these things and see. Gonna eventually need an assembler. So what we need is some conveyor tubes. So this is a T-junction. It's a curved junction. And these are the regular ones. Is there one that I don't know. My brain is all going down into the that's not connected there. We still got plenty of room in it. So that's going to take a little while. Hopefully when we get some upgrades added as well, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, so we got small ports on the back, which I'm thinking is going to be don't know how he got up there though. Probably could have came in the door. Yeah, I know this is cheating like crazy, but let's go ahead and make sure we close that door. That's what we need to make sure of. And then we go here. Some more of that raw meat in there. That should be fine. Okay. Actually, let's see how much more of these that we got in here. Okay, we got 12 in there. Thinking the only way to do but I'd want it all on the same system. So I'm gonna put a T right there. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put a storage building. I mean, not a storage building, a storage block right there. Wondering if I build that other refiner, could I just do away with that altogether? But this is where I was thinking about putting it. I was thinking about it. I don't know if it's gonna fit right there or not without. There's no. Well, it might work. Oh. I don't know. There's a one on the top pad bar. Would this actually work better? Attached to this on the side? Yeah, that can fit right there. But the upgrades wouldn't work. So what if I put it on the side like so? Okay. Okay, so that should basically be everything I need in order to make the big refinery. And what I need to start this is, guess that's just what I need to do. Do I want to do it that way though? Where it's basically sitting right here. So if I can only carry that much, and alright, so in order to start building this, I need to carry, just to put it down, I need that, right? So is there anything for the character? Like a backpack or something? Medkit. Power kit. Yeah, it doesn't seem emails won't really work. Okay, so now I am officially confused. Is there like some way to be able to start doing this? But I can't carry it. So how does one do that? Is there like a remote thing or something? Gotta be something. Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go back on that. What about the assembler? Do I got the assembler? Let's back to this. Go to the assembler. I could probably do that. Well, let's do that instead. And I'm pretty sure I have everything I need for that. Right? We'll find out what we don't have. Funny. What the fuck that is? Anywho, excuse my foul language. Or not, who cares? Oh, I need more of those. I need 40 more of those. Let's go and grab 40 more of these and let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I need 10 displays. I don't have no more displays. Interesting. There's doggos, I swear. I get a little annoying with that whole coming around when I don't want them around, which is always. Okay, so there's no more computer components. How many was it I needed? I got 15, and I need 160 total. So if you take away 15 from 160, should make 145, I think. So let's make 145. Let's see. 10, this is 100, 140, 40. That should be good. We'll see how much that means. I'll get these conveyors up and going. Howdy there. Oh. Never mind. Howdy anyway. What do you know? Exactly about the name. Right? And go ahead and put it all the way up to 100. So now we can access this one. And this is the stuff it can make. And that's where we're going to start needing the gravel that's laying all over the place. So the assembler can make large blocks. Is that where you make the... Is this how you make the refiner? Large cargo container. Can make a toilet. A toilet seat. Cryo chamber? Interesting. So now we have a assembler. Oh, we can make letters and signs, papers and stuff. Let's see. Okay, so what all we got in here now? We got all this in here. So we need the large refiner, the refiner to be able to do this. So I think I could start putting the gravel in here. See, I don't think you can actually come in there. See? Doesn't seem like you can actually come in there. Yeah, I don't know how that other one got in there. Now what I need to do, instead of worrying about doing all this other stuff, I need to get some conveyors up in here. So G logistics. I wanna do this one. I don't know. Should it be like that though? unless I do that. I don't know what that is. So you can change the color. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Is that what I was doing wrong? I didn't have the bumpers on? I don't know. I still try my best to figure out how I could place the refiner, unless I'm supposed to make the refiner first. Let's take a look at this assembler again, and the production. See if we go here. Oh, okay. That's how you do that. So no, that doesn't help me out though. Industrial refining? Okay, so this takes a whole lot as well. Alright. Alright. So how do I make, like, I don't know, a backpack? And I assumed it would be in here, but I don't see anywhere where there's a backpack. So this is the tools. And then it's got weapons. But I don't see any backpack or something along those lines. That's my issue right now, because so if I click that, um, And I can't set it down anywhere. Because I don't have the basic skill. But my inventory only allows me to carry that much steel. How do I upgrade my inventory? That's where I'm at right now. I can do so much already, but I don't understand why I'm not able to. Is there like something? Do just K? Control panel. Info. Info. Will info help me out? Da, 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 da. Building grid. Show range. Show field. Show grid. Grid fiber. Function. So, what's the basic I need to be able to set this thing down? You need. I don't think I need all of them. Do I just do them? Let's do this. And then boom. And then okay, so that won't sit right there because it's a turbine right there. That's what I was thinking, but let's see. Could I lay it down right there? I don't know. There's a hay. No, I don't like it right there. Don't even think I like that right there.
Energy low.
So where I seem to be at is trying to decide on whether I want the larger refiner to be right there, or do I want to build out more to the back and then attempt to do it. So, if my brain is telling me correctly, then all I'm going to do is probably just go out and I gotta go out in one of these directions. So, and this right here should be fine-ish. Actually, I could put it right there. I don't know. Really don't know. Actually, what I think I'm probably going to do is move all this anyway. And I need to build a platform. Well, a platform should work pretty good out this way, and then I can put ramps or whatever going up to it and stuff. It's a lot better than going out that way, so it looks like it's flatter out that way. So yeah, if I went, yeah, right there. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's go ahead and grab as much as I can. I can make more. And what I'm going to do is press 5. And I'm over here thinking I want to try to be safe, but I can run from those doggos. But what I'm going to do is come from right here. That far enough away. Let's go 2 more. and then alright. And now I'll just kind of make the platform. Now I just keep on going until I get a decent platform right in here. Now just and voila, like that. That should be good right there. And then instead of worrying about moving all that other stuff around, and probably do that. Actually, what if I were to just go ahead and do that and that, and then remove this one. Is that still powered up? Yes, it is. Awesome. So let's go ahead and that way that looks good to me. And then, yeah, this can just be T-junctions all the way around. And this needs, I don't know if I even really need to build any more of these. Could just do an elbow. Yeah, because this right here should be enough. I've been eating a lot of doggos, so you know something? Let's just have one for now. At some point in time, I probably would need one like on a for a space station kind of thing or something. I don't know, but you know, for now I'm not seeing much of a reason to have anything more to it. Let's start building up the base. This is looking pretty good, and we got this platform out here, which will start adding on to it and everything. So the large refiner, I'm gonna call it that. I'm just keep on calling it the large refiner. And I'm thinking that, seriously, did that just fall? Because I'm not gonna be making a big spot right here, but I am thinking about putting like a, what is it called? Something right there. And that's good. So what I want to do is this right here. I don't know. I'm thinking this room right here could be something, but this refiner is going to be gone soon. So that's why if I remove this, then I can take this and move it over. And then I guess I really didn't need to move that, but because I'm going to be removing that now because I'm going to start utilizing this one. Should I do that? Go ahead and remove this one because it won't be necessary anymore because this one can make everything that one can make anyway. So let's go in here and just start doing some move arounds. You know what I mean? You just move stuff around. Or basically, let's go to this refiner and go ahead and make sure we have all of this. That's the assembler. We want this one right here. So we can't move it in there because there's no conveyor to it. So move all these out of the way right there, and then we're going to take the gravel out of here. Out of that, boom, go here. Go ahead and put that and that into the cargo, right? Yeah, that's all good. And now what I'm going to do is, since this is empty, right? Yeah, it's empty. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and remove this one. And then take the, look at my inventory now, that's all I got in my inventory. And let's go ahead and just put those all in this one right here. There we go. And then we take this one back down again and get all these components. And take these components and put this refiner over one right here. So now what I want to do is go and, but not refiner, we need to assemble it. That's right. So put that right there. And now we want this assembler, which looks like that should be fine like that. Okay. And then place it down, there we go. And now we build it back up. There we go. Now we don't need the basic refinery anymore. We have just this, I mean the assembler. We don't need the basic assembler anymore because we got the assembler. And the refinery, yeah, the big refinery, from, let's see. So now I can take, and do that right there, and now the assembler and the basic refinery. So if I'm right, all this should fit in here without any issue. Yeah, it didn't even barely put a percentage in there. Okay. So it can definitely hold a lot more. That's a good thing. Alright, so now what my brain is trying to tell me is that yeah, because yeah, let's do that. Let's put let's use this tool. Go ahead and cut. I don't know. those should stay just fine right there, and then yeah, I can remove these two. And this should still be, it's not powered up now. Would that power up? Is there like a reason it's not powered up? Is that what we need the battery for? Or maybe I could just, I can remove it and set it back down. Actually, I can remove it all. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. Let's remove this one. Let's go in here and grab that out. And then alright, and then what I want to do from there is basically put a block right there and go ahead and weld it, because I'm thinking about leaving this, I'm going to leave that right there anyway. There we go, and then we go here and we go to algae farm first and put it where the similar is, and then take it and there we go, that's what I wanted to do right there. I'm going to place it right there, and then we assemble it. There we go, and that is now back in its spot. And now what I want to do is look and see if I can put this. Should be able to go right there. Is that a good spot for it? I don't know, it might distract from the algae right there. Might be able to put it on this side here instead of that side. So yeah, let's try putting it on the other side over here. That might work. Yeah, it looks like it might be good right there. I don't know, I like it. And then thinking I could probably move this. Now put a T right here. Now move that over here, right? Alright. More dogs. Always more dogs. So I got 100. And I need 1100 more. How many do I got in here? I don't have 1100. Say that much. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Actually, I don't need it to go into storage. This could be completely working by itself. Could just go straight on into that. Might be the best idea. But right now, I'm not worried about that idea. I'm going to just start working on the refinery. And then try to finish it up. Boom. Put these on, it will show me exactly how much more I need to finish it up. So it looks like I'm at 169 for that. So that's like what? 31? So 131? That's what we need. Let's go ahead and go to productions, go to this, then we'll go ahead and go 130. Did I do 40? Let's see. We're gonna do one more. Oh wow, it definitely moves so much more faster. Awesome. I like that. Looks like I'm gonna have to get more iron and stuff going though. Alright, so do that, and also and I just do that right there, right? And then I go right here and just collect there all the materials. Right? So where's the missing 10? It is? Missing 10 it is? Alright, so it's at 100%. And now that needs, okay, so yeah, that will hook up to that with that thing that I had, but I don't have on there no more. Go to that, and then go to this, and put that right there. And then I need What do I need? I need... That's all I have. I need interior plates, so I need 16 of them, right? And I don't even have one of those. So we go to production, and we go division 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then inventory.
Energy low.
Oh, I definitely need to dang put one of those in, so I look like that might work. Oh. And while I'm in here, I'll eat me a little bit of doggo. I'm thinking, I think I need to disassemble this at some point in time and rebuild something better. Or something that I would like a little bit better. So, yeah. Yeah, this would be a good time to pull that out of there. And then quickly place those in there. Alright. So let's munch on a little bit more doggo. Get on crouch. And I'm thinking I now have a basis to really put up a wall. So I'm thinking that if I do put up a wall, I'm going to go from, yeah, it'd be from right here going all around, right here. And I'm thinking I don't really need that, 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 that one, not that one. That should be fine. So, oh, something maybe doing that right there, and then that. Okay. Does that seem like that'd be a good thing? And then this can come this way to do something. Now that I got that refinery, I don't really need this refinery. So, and it doesn't seem like there's anything in it. So it is empty. So, let's crack it out. Okay. So, the thing that's going to go right here would be the mid-base thing, right? Okay, so I need, how many do I need? 4. 4, I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need 8, need 12, so I need 4 of these. Right? Oh, I need 2 more apparently. Okay. And now, one of the things I've been wanting to try to start putting on here is the it's not mechanical. What? Not sure. Utility. No. Well, that could be right there, but I don't see it there either. Let's just go to the home thing, and I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember if it's called a med bay or if it's called something else. But I can look in here, I think. Yeah, right here. Medical room. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter where I get it from. Let's go right here and get an idea what it looks like. And let's just turn it around and around. So it doesn't. So that way. So it doesn't have any inventory that goes into it like a survival kit. So it really could fit right in here like I was thinking about doing. I'm putting it right there somehow or another. Or right there. Or right in there. That looks good, doesn't it? Is there a way to mirror it? How would one mirror it? Could just go right in there, couldn't it? It needs 15 medical components. At least I think this is what I was wanting to make was the... Oh, maybe it was the corner medical room. And can you not make it? Show discovery. So I gotta make this before I can make this? Is that what it's saying? Let's do this and kind of go up in here. And production. Medical cost. I need silver ingots. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was supposed to do. Oh, they got that of it. I need... Okay, so it's making silver ingots already. It's already found them and started working on them. Ain't that something? It just automatically started working for me. So I would need some of these to go into the assembler. There we go. And then I can make, can I make 15 of these? That's what I need, right? Oh, pressing the wrong button. What is that? What? Oh. What if I did the devil? So let's look at this. We need Bayard Junction. Thinking this is what I need. Right, okay, so alright, so basically what I'm thinking, if I'm wanting to put it in here, I'm gonna have to do that so I can put one of these conveyor junctions right here, right? Because this has that right there, and I'm gonna put it right here. Could put it like that. That looks like it could be good, but then that wouldn't work. Wait a minute, that's... Okay, so that's upside down. Yeah, that's upside down. So that's why it had to be like that right there. In this section right here. Yeah, that's how we have to do it. So I could work. Alright, so the conveyor junction would have to be right down here. Okay, so if I'm holding this like I'm doing, and I hit this, I don't really need to do all that anyway. I could just go in here, go to production, go to block, and go to conveyor. Should be a conveyor junction, so I can just go boom. And remove those. Okay, so it's saying there's not enough iron in here. Well, how much iron is left? So how much is in this assembler? And this is silver. So we gotta go get more iron. So okay, so not enough power. Oh, the wind slowed down. Why did the wind slow down? Do I need to take that up higher? Probably do. So if I took it up like 3 blocks, could attempt to do that. Let's go ahead and grab some more of this. That should be more than enough. I'm gonna go right here and go this, and then go up. Hmm? I don't know how I'm doing that, but
Fuel low.
okay. Fuel's low, so
Fuel critical.
so apparently I need more fuel. How do I get more fuel? Well, hopping in here, give me more fuel. Oh yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, so we go ahead and do this. And then do that so that I can do that. This is fun. Really? And then of course we do this. I don't know if this is working, anybody taking it up, but yeah, but that's what I'm doing. And we'll remove that one. All around here, remove this, and then do all this over again before I walk off. And then H, do that, then one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, now I moved them all up. Alright, so does that mean everything's fired up all the way now? This doesn't seem to have any power. I reckon I do need to make a battery or something other. Okay, so it made all the does. And I need conveyors. I need... Do we just do a pipe or do we do... Okay, could do one of those, except for those. We don't need those because we should have those already in here. Alright, and So now we're out of angels. What I want to do is now we grab one of these, put it back right here, and then we'll take it, make sure it is facing downwards. So first, can I just call everything for it? And then go ahead and start creating it. And then, oh yeah, we need the S-cargo container. And number 6 was the conveyor. Conveyor. Grab all the stuff for it. That should be fine. And then we'll build it up. Like so. And now we need another one of those. So that was that. Gonna go ahead and do the conveyor and do another one of these minus that. Alright, so now I just need to go get a whole bunch more iron again. Thinking that I don't need both of those, but I don't know, let's take a look at that. And then of course. And you stop getting bouncing off of that thing like that. I'm getting tired of these doggos. Gosh down. Run with the little doggo. Not a big fan of them whining like that, but That could work. Alright, let's go to this, go to the inverter, I think it is. Hello, 60 butt. That's good. Okay. 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 Hmm. Um, the black cherry and strawberry.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Say that again. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'm still doing this. I don't know, I'm trying my best to get something that's gonna make something that's gonna do what I want it to do. Alright, so now we go here again and get, is it utilities? Yeah, it was. I saw something move. Oh, the doggos disappeared, that's what happened. Alright, so I want the drill. Drop the drill down into that. And then the drill. And there we go. And then we put this drill on here. And that might be good enough. I don't think I need 2 drills anyway. Oh, I do want to make sure we put some containers on here. Isn't there one that can fit on this? Let's do that and then go here. So I need more of those things. Do I have any in here? Alright, so we got one more motor, one more computer. One. Alright, production. In here. That should be good though. It's not perfect, but it'll do the job. And then I'm thinking that, yeah, I ended up putting it on the bottom. Oh. Let's try doing this again. And then do that. There we go. That way it's on the side. It should work. Everything there. We have plenty of doggo meat. The meat. Alright, so now put that out and back it up. Oh yeah, we needed mustard. Forgot about that. So you need more meat tenderizer. I think I need to turn that good bot off because he doesn't seem to be helping me out none. Oh, I think I just remembered something. That does sound good. Gee, that's what it was. And we want drill. Okay. That's what I want to make sure of. Apparently I dug into the ground. Hmm. I don't understand what the question is. Are you wanting me to change all my answers? Well, it doesn't seem to have the power to get out the hole. Yeah. You know I'm still live streaming, right? I probably should put it up on that. Okay. Alright, so let's put this one right there. And let's go to this. I know it's called drill 4. Let's go. Okay, that's right. And this one right here will change it. Can I change this one? There it is. Change it to drill 1. And is that percentage that saved? Now it's called drill 1. And we got a G, got a drill 1. Put her here, that right there. I can't think of anything else. I don't even know what you thought of, so I can't help you out. Okay. 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 I reckon that's good enough for right now. We head back to our base. And it's refining everything. Yeah. I'm sorry. So I basically upgraded the rover to basically be a little bit of a mining rover. Yeah, my rover's pretty good. I like it. Mm. Do what? Oh. Hmm. So, choose it. Do that. Does that mean that they're all in? Okay. That's right. I need. Mm-hmm. Over me. I need one. And these the 9. I need to make 10. It's 14. Okay. 10, and 18. Let's see. Oh, okay, so let's see. 18 of those. And productivity, which is this right here, and we need 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure. Okay, so they're complete. They now have power. So now what I need is what was the change for? I don't remember. Let's see, mid. I don't think we need any of these. Let's see, can I? Could make 20 less than that. I've got 22 of those, and I need 80 of them, so 22 and I need 80, so I need 58. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's it. And we'll see how that works. And pretty soon I'll have what I need to put my thing right in here. And it'll be all connected. And you should be able to get down there and so it'll be good. Oh yeah, there's a lot of this for okay, so I'll make more at some point. And as far as I know, this doesn't need 9 days. I need one more of those. Oh, production. Thought I got off. And voila. Okay, so that's where you can go to change appearance, huh? Definitely rolling things down. Okay, so now I've built that. I gotta build a battery, I'm thinking, which could go right here. Alright, so let's try to build a battery. Actually, yeah, we'll build a battery next time. We're coming pretty close. We got our refiner, we got our assembler, we got our med bay area, which looks wrong. Wonder if I could, probably could adjust this. Maybe? No, I won't be able to adjust that. Go down, it has to come out like that. Yeah. Oh, there is one on top. Awesome. So let's go ahead and do this. Well, let's check this back up because there's stuff in the inventory. Did it come out yet? Oh no, it didn't come out. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking I could do it that way. Put it right here. It should work. Yeah. And I done took everything out, so I think I have. Yeah. That's what's in the algae farm. Let's go in here and go ahead and just do. Okay, so stuff should go right on in there. And now we take this apart and then we go and do this. Okay. Oh, no. Production is food process. And put that right there. Close it. And then go this. Okay, so I mean, what was that? 7 more bulletproof. So 7 those. I'll just go and grab those. There we go. And that actually looks pretty good to me. Yeah, that works. I don't know why it's making that beep beep noise now. But anyhow, I like where this is going. So ultimately, all the refining stuff and everything's right in here. All the assembly is going on right here. This is should be should be able to access all the food stuff right over here. Let's see, where's the yeah. Let's go ahead and move the food stuff up in here. Let's go ahead and put this all back in there. Alright, it all went down in here, didn't it? Actually, let's just put into it. And then yeah, the algae farm right there, so I can just move that up here whenever I want to. Yeah, that works. So if I do this, then it should be no. That's fine. That's fine. So like I was thinking, next time I'm gonna want to put a battery right here. I think would be a good spot to put a battery. And then the battery will be, could probably put 3 batteries right here. What would it take to do the batteries? To go into power and look at the battery. So it might be this battery. Let's grab this, put it right here. Alright, so yeah. Power cells. So yeah, 3 batteries could be right there. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the power cells. Can we make the power cells? Yes, we can. And we have everything we need to make them. So with that being thought about and said out loud, from the looks of things, the battery components, yeah, there's nothing we really need to do very much to make them, so we just take whatever we got right there, multiply it by 3 and put 3 battery cells right there, and they'll charge up using the windmills, and they should pretty much be what we need. So, that being said and thought about and understandably confusing for me anyway. We'll eat that and close this up and hop into this, the rover, and we're gonna go ahead and save. We're saving the progress. We're exiting out. Yes, and it'll save us again, and that's all well and good and stuff. But yeah. Thank you for watching over here on Twitch. Is where I live stream at least 4 times a week. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And if you missed this on Twitch and the video is no longer available on Twitch, you can watch it on my bot channel on YouTube. It's youtube.com/@ContraVods. And if you are watching this on my VOD channel and you like, please subscribe, like, and highlight that bell icon so that you can be notified every single time a video loads up. And thank you once again for watching. Y'all have a good one.